they're going to have to cross as well after this engagement.
TSMent with 3 players. Jonathan throwing the nades over the top. We'll see how close it does get. It goes over the wall, won't hit anyone. Neo finds the first pick off John.
Neo able to get behind the window as well, controlling the edge of that wall. Great sight lines. Orange Rock have crashed into this fight blank. They've moved, and they are going to be right on the edge of this compound as Jonathan has fallen. Orange Rock, all 4 players strong. This is a huge cluster of players right now, Blank, that all need to make that cross. They are right on the edge of the zone. I think there's a sliver of land that's in the next circle, but still, they want these kill points.
Patient as an Orange Rock itself, as they have waited on this coastal side a long time before actually moving into the circle itself. So now they're picking up some good kills towards the end. Viru looks for one more perfect knock.
Oh dear, he tried to send past the players that he knew took down his team straight into the waiting arms, as you say, of Viru. And that's an easy spray down for Orange Rock. Val does the murder, lose another player, and Viru gives them as good as he got. 3 kills for both teams.
This is such a confusing fight, and I'm so unsure what's going on. I'd be inclined to think that Orange Rock think there's only one team here, and was not expecting the other to be in the backside. So Marvy's trying to clear out angles, but this is not going well for anyone, essentially.
But Marvy's out of the zone at the moment. Everyone else is ticking down. Val does the murder get eliminated. TSMent they're down to 1. Just Neo standing, try to trade off with Gil, and he lands the headshot. Credit to the guy. He knows how to frag. Unfortunately, he's going to have to try and heal up. Only 9 bandages, no first aids. But the cross is ahead of them as the circle shifts all the way firmly to the military island.
This fight has been messier than a food fight in elementary school. This is ridiculous. What's going on at the moment. Neo's trying to move forward, looking for those med kits. Gets the first aid, will have to immediately apply it. You saw how fast he was looting. He basically touched the ground twice in 0.5 seconds.
He's out in the open. Oh no, Orange Rock have started to make the cross with Marvy, not with Scout just yet. So Scout still has that line of sight. Oh, we'll hear the vehicle. And Neo sends up, bumps over a defilade, takes a lot of damage before hopping out, trying to get that trade off towards Scout, but he can't get it done. I have no idea what was going on during that fight. I think you're right, Blank. With a dominant position on the roadside.
Scout just about D2E, but immediately shots come back his way. Scout just jumping over the top of the vehicle, trying to get as much information as possible. It's a full 4v4 brawl. We don't get to see these very often, and it's going to be all skill to end this game.
The thing is, Blank, RRQ, they have no cover to be moving forwards. Orange Rock can pop up, and it's RRQ have to play whack-a-mole. They find Marvy, though. Scout very low. Kill goes down. G9 traded out. 2 players down for Orange Rock. 1 player down for RRQ. Make that a second as well. Ernie goes for the push. They're looking to hold it down, but no. Scout goes down. And Viru, last standing now for Orange Rock to try and hold their side of the road. Ernie looking for another frag. It's a 1 versus 1 now, Blank. Viru looking to try and use that position that they had such an advantage from. Ernie looking to try and swing out wide, but the nade is in. It's cooked. Will Viru be able to blow him up? No, he swings out wide and he goes down. It's RRQ to be able to take it home. They send across the road. The smokes were there. The nades were in. And they make it happen somehow, some way. It's RRQ Athena.
What an unbelievable ending, and that's down to
mentioned that, getting so much action coming on through, but the players in claiming the life of the Lewis. He should die because of that too. The grenade is way too close for comfort, and there you go Loki. The grenades are huge coming out from this guy, especially against TSMent and Team IND, but he's got no more meds, nothing to heal up with. Loki's gonna have to make do with that few amount of HP remaining, and RRQ Athena, they do it once again. The back-to-back win on Miramar specifically. Game is getting pushed up by TSMent. Braga's going to be the first line of defense. Does get the initial knockdown. Can he get a double? Oh, it's going to be a little bit too close for him and knocked away. Soup 77 will be the last chance in this Sandhog game for the rest of Pmwl Gamers Club. It will be dropping down a little bit. You've got to be careful because Team Secret, they could have an off angle to Soup 77. You don't know that. But TSM, sorry, going to go for that res backup, remaining as a four-man squad. But Yuhai again, dangerously close actually to the compound of TSM.
I respect the aggression.
They are alerted of the presence of Team Secret, of one team. They don't know which one it is just yet. One team is coming by. You're going to go for Cook. Could be huge on the side, but just not going to connect. And Yuhai will get punished by Z-God. They're going to go out swiftly, confirm the kill. I'm surprised Yuhai would want to go that as a solo kill, as a solo fight. Rex is going to be nearby to try and follow up on that move, but it's way too late. If I were Rex, I would have bought that fight and just potentially moved back to the rest of their team. Rex is definitely playing the passive approach now. He's going to get onto the push of Z-God. Seagull trying to potentially respond with a bit of utility, try and buy himself as much time as possible, but that is also alerting RRQ, making sure, but here's the off angle help by Neo. Going to get the up hand onto one player, that's going to be G9, swiftly confirmed out of the lobby. That's the first player you want to get rid of if you're fighting RRQ. You eliminate him, you're happy. Coming out of the shadows of that shack, and that's RRQ put down to 2 players instantly. TSM holding that angle really well.
Eliminating you do gank. Bob's your uncle. That's going to be job done.
We see how RRQ now got eliminated. Great spray from Synerge Ted, doing some work with Austin, and they get the easy double frag eliminated.
If either team comes in behind, it might be a little bit harder.
It goes to show how important IGL is actually, but now TSM going for another engagement. They're still remaining as a 4-man squad despite taking so many fights. Utility thrown over by Reject Scarlet, but Neo, he's going to be the first man assaulter. They go for the res onto Lufa, up to a 3-man team. Neo's going to go solo, but the rest of the team got a nice little above an angle. He hits the first one with Clutch God, get the second. Absolute and utter destruction set by Neo onto Reject Scarlet. He's going to be a little bit too low. Now TSMent going to try and get the off angle. Z-God will be the one dashing over and dealing the final blow, eliminating Reject Scarlet in 12th. Claiming lives left, right, and center. It's doing now Galaxy Racer Cells on Valdez the Murder. They are struggling, and they will be both taken out of this lobby. 9 teams still in play.
I like the smoke on a side note from Zigo to try and create that space around it, but now they're going to get connected onto by BTR. Going to put TSM down to just 2 players.
Yeah, you have one building held by Bigatron. The amount of control they have now from that location is absolutely insane. Let's see if they can get a huge game from this on forward. Box Gaming get taken out. 16 now remaining actually in this game. The Clutch God going to go for a little bit of the off angle onto Fury. Oh my god, he's put so damn low. Still going to go for the jump shot at the re-engage, and he gets it done versus TSM Entity. Orange Rock coming out on top. I think that's one of the first times in the finals we see Orange Rock eliminating TSM Entity, because
Wild rotation.
Yeah, it's a very central position. They're going for it for sure. But it seemed like, yeah, once again, Roxy's just, come on, leave that guy alone. He keeps getting knocked every 2 seconds. Poor guy, but Rox will get confirmed out by the DP28 of Neo. That mine is absolutely insane on that weapon.
Good opportunistic play from TSM. Of course, that will alert the rest of Galaxy Racer Cells, but Clutch God getting that off angle as he does as the scouted team, the IGL, was able to get a couple of shots onto a tanky. Once again, sending Galaxy Racer Cells back, creating more space for TSMent. This is really good stuff.
TSM just putting so much pressure on Galaxy Racer Cells. They're playing now on this slope, on this edge of the mountainside, and they could also potentially get harassed by teams down below. This is very scary for Galaxy Racers. They're going to go for the kill confirm onto a tanky, leaving MJ and Ultron alone in this respective engagement. They locked Rox earlier. Now they even get one extra, and that's going to be leaving Ultron as a 1-man army. MJ was just barely taken out. But Ultron is going to be indeed taken out by the low ground. You love how Smoke War Trans deny that information away. Clutch Rock gonna get knocked out. RRQ still remaining as a 4-man squad. It's huge for them, but here it is. Orange Rock Mavi is gonna get involved in that fight from a distance over the Abbey area. Oh my god, the circle went back into the Ward Imperium.
This is absolutely mental. TSM Entity have been eliminated. It was gonna be tough, but they made that push. They've gotten themselves into the top 5 with a couple of kills. Orange Rock are literally by a rock in the water. TSM are actually joining them. This is a 3-way water battle between RRQ, BTR, and TSM.
I want to see if Clutch God with TSM is also going to be dropping down. RRQ, they're just going to be holding the ridge, gathering information, but they're going to be especially in the blue very, very soon, so they might have to just be forced over to jump on 0 through. But Jonathan gets the up and onto Shridov. Synergy going to get the kill confirmed, and Ryzen going to get pushed up by TSM Entity, securing the kill, eliminated Bigatron in 7th position. Things are getting intense in this game. This is a very interesting finish.
Oh my god, Ardra. A bit of a bait and switch for the side of Orange Rock as they do send the shots firing. King of Gamers still have Braga up. You still have Ted of Synergy in play.
Very good grenade right there, connecting onto Scout. They're down to only now 1 player. That's going to be Gil up and above. Very sad. Alexa played Despacito. Braga's going to be down below. Just
oh, no way.
No way. Didn't get the information.
See him.
He's right there. What? You're walking over him. What? Get the information. Oh my god, what the hell? How does that even happen?
I don't
eliminated King of Gamers in that was 4th position. Oh,
Okay, this is the last game of the day. This is craziness. Gil coming on, trying to protect himself against D2E, but D2E gets the better of Orange Rock and now comes down to just 2 teams. RRQ are thinking, where is this last player?
I mean, Ted, he was one of the first players in the Water Imperium, and now he's going to be secured in second
There you go,
position.
grenades.
TSMent's T actually saw them at feed up there. They got 8 kills, so that's still something you want to mention for yourself. But like now, it's going to be. Are they going to go for the res on D2E? I don't think they can. I don't think they have enough time.
I don't think they need to.
The circles
they don't really
Is
need
it going to be a battle of heals?
I don't know. But at the end of the day, realistically, RQ win this. If they can heal up, loot up who they've taken out and get those heals off to at least put them into 100%. Of course, you've got the balance between being underwater and being above water, so your health isn't really taken out that much. They did get the revive off. I did call this RQ game as they send them out into the water.
Well, they're doing really smart play. They're sending D2E forward to gather information on where Ted is, because the circle, this is going to be the last one. It's going to go really, really central. He wants to give information first on where he is, and then they're going to take shots exactly where D2E is standing, so they can potentially get that final wipeout onto Ted. That is how they're going to play it, as D2E is going to get the information. He sees where Ted is, and now he's just going to follow him. He's going to be tracking his location down, so the rest of his 2 team players can also get that spray.
But Ted just needs to...
Wait, he punched him! What?
What? Oh, he had a tiny dip that he's able to get up on towards the land and take down D2E. This is incredible stuff, but of course, that will alert RRQ.
In the water, oh my god, this is a JoJo finish. B11's going to be put really low. It will normally end in a battle of heals. Ted just trying to push his way up on the mountainside. He's just having a little pool over here in Imperium. I want to join in. That seems hella fun.
This is the most incredible ending of a PUBG Mobile match I've ever seen. This is a final game of the second day. You couldn't ask for a crazier finish. RRQ 2 men up. Synergy have gotten themselves up into the top 2 with Ted being the fishy of the team.
The only way for Ted to make this one win actually is to be getting that knockdown, potentially. But you also want to find the spot around the rock, which is actually closer to the center.
Surely he must know it in some way, shape, or form, right?
I have no idea.
He doesn't want to expose it.
You want to get yourself a little bit on the spot on the right side there, but Ted is definitely going to try his best, because you have one player, which is earning actually of RRQ, just got so much more health. And he should be able to tank the blue for way longer. So normally they should go to RRQ, but at the end, it's just, we already had a weird finish. We have no idea what's going to happen. You have way more room on the left side, actually, there. If he can make it through, but no,
Ted's swimming in.
He's just swimming around. Bill 11, it's a race. This is like the Olympics, but PUBG Mobile Edition.
Can Synergy get the win? How is this going to end as the Blue Zone's closing in on the final moment of this game? It's the craziest game. I've already said it, but oh my god. The players are laughing. Ted got beer. It comes down to this 1v1, but the full health of Ernie should close it out for RRQ.
He's pushing him out. He's pushing him out early. Imperium, wait, Ernie's going to take the tick damage very, very early compared to Ted.
No.
He's going to be going down lower and lower. And wait, who got it? Who got it? Wait. RRQ take the win. Holy boy, Synergy almost